Hi everyone, Brenda Gustin here, and we are in week number 2, Introduction to Microbiology Part 2. So this week 1 and week 2, it's not a lot of content. I'm just trying to get you used to the routine. By the time we get to week 3, it starts getting to be a little bit more. So again, this is just kind of a repeat of the routine from last week, and hopefully it's starting to feel a little more familiar. The other thing is that I'm making this at on the weekend before week 2 starts, and week 1 deadline hasn't approached yet, is not here yet. It's tomorrow, and I saw a few people that haven't gotten started. So you make me nervous when you wait to the last minute to do your assignments because there's a lot to do. And if you have a problem, I'm not necessarily checking my email as regularly on the weekend, and I really can't solve very many problems on the weekend. So definitely try to make yourself a plan, make a schedule of when you're going to do work on microbiology during the week. Remember, in a live class, this would have been 6 hours of class for 1 week, 3 hours of lecture and 3 hours of lab. So expect that amount of time plus a little bit more to do all the assignments each week. So here we are. I'm going to post this video at the beginning on your week number 2, Introduction to Microbiology Part 2. And here's your study guide. Remember to, you're going to use your study guide. You're going to fill it out either using the lecture videos or the ebook. And so those lecture study guides, those completed lecture study guides, is what I want you to put in your 3-ring binder. That's what you're going to study for when you take exam number 1. Once you're with that lecture study guide, let's see, I got to get these in a little bit better order. The lecture videos, I'll move them up there. There's the lecture videos right there. I have 3 of them. The middle one, in fact, if I go to, if I click on lecture videos right there, it gives you the little part that I wrote down there. This one tells you it's 5 minutes. This one right here is 25 minutes. It's a long one, and I say please watch this video because this is the one that the book has most of this information, not all of it, but most of it. And it's just organized kind of in a weird way. And I think their points are not very clear. So I highly recommend that you watch this video to complete your lecture study guide. If you want to watch these, that's great. Or if you want to go to your ebook, remember on any McGraw-Hill assignment, let's see, let's go back to here. Any of your McGraw-Hill assignments, whether it's a lecture assignment or the virtual lab, you can go through that link and find the ebook. So you're going to do the study guide. You're going to watch the lecture videos if you want, or you're going to use the ebook, and then you're going to do the lecture assignment. And remember, the lecture assignment is all those adaptive learning questions. So if you complete that assignment, you get all the points for that assignment, 100%. Remember, when you're doing that lecture assignment, you can go back and forth between, it says the questions and the reading. The questions are the lecture assignment. The reading is in the ebook. So you can go back in there and find where the answers to those questions are. But the idea is to review this lecture study guide and see how many of these questions you can answer without your notes. It's a good review. Lab this week is Introduction to Microscopy, and there's a bunch of virtual labs. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this handout, you're going to print it out. I have the links to the virtual labs right here, and there's a whole bunch of them. I think there's like 6 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one actually is it's not a virtual lab, but it is like an adaptive learning assignment because your book does talk a little bit about microscopes. So I made a little one of those there for that. And so remember, with all of these, as long as you complete them, you get 100% credit. This week, there is no separate lab quiz that goes along. Your whole lab grade is going to be all these assignments. So there's no separate lab quiz to take. You won't see that on your grade sheet. It's not there. Okay, so do your lab, do all of these, and I would recommend printing out your completed lab sheet and putting it in your 3-ring binder because we do have some lab practicals that you're going to review these lab sheets. Okay. So that being said, you should be in good shape. If you do things late, remember, this is just reiterating what's on the syllabus. If you didn't complete week one assignments, remember that you have till the end of week 2 to complete week 1, but you can only get 50% of the credit. Okay. And same thing for week 2. You can do it. It's due at the end of week 2, Sunday at 11:59 p.m., a minute before midnight. Or if you wait and you hand it in sometime during week 3, you can get up to half credit. After that, you don't have any options. So, okay. Let me know if you're having any problems. I'm glad to help out. You guys have a great week.